saw him run from the forest for the first time in my life. Not walk, not stalk like he always did. Run, and something was chasing him. I grew up in the same village as Kola. Everyone knew him. If a leopard came too close, they called Kola. If a child got lost in the bush, they called Kola. If a man boasted too much, they compared him to Kola, and the man would go quiet. He was not just strong, he was calm. Too calm. I followed him for years, not as a friend, more like a shadow. I carried his bag, cleaned his tools, watched how he moved. I wanted to be like him. He never talked much, but when he did, it was always simple. Fear is useful, he told me once, but don't let it lead you. I believed him until the day fear met him. It
Oh
started with
God, where
missing
is she?
goats. At
My
first, we
goat, my
thought it
poor
was
goat.
thieves.
What
Then
am
we
I
saw
going
the
to do
tracks.
without
Not
her?
human, not any animal we knew well. Too big for a dog, too straight for a hyena. Kola looked at the ground for a long time that day. He didn't speak. That was the first sign. The elders asked him to hunt it. He said yes. Of course he did. We left before sunrise. Just the two of us. I remember the air felt heavy. No birds, no insects. Even the trees looked still. Kola noticed it too. He stopped once and said, "Listen." I listened. Nothing. "That is not good," he said. We kept going. We found the first body near the stream. Not a goat, a man. Half of him was gone. The rest looked wrong, like it had been pressed into the ground. No clean bite marks, no tearing, just crushed. Kola did not touch the body. He just looked at the ground again. The tracks were there. Clear, big, deep, but strange. It looked like something walked on two legs, then four, then dragged something heavy. I felt cold. "Kola," I said, "we should go back." He shook his head. "It is close," he said. We followed the tracks deeper into the forest. I wanted to turn back many times, but Kola never slowed down. Then we heard it. A low sound, not a growl, not a roar, more like breathing, heavy, like breathing. Kola raised his hand. We stopped. The sound came from ahead, behind a group of thick trees. Kola moved forward slowly. I stayed behind him. That was when I saw it. I wish I didn't. It was big, bigger than any animal I had seen. Its back was bent. Its skin looked dark and rough, like burnt wood. It stood on two legs, but its arms were too long. They touched the ground. Its head, I don't know how to explain it. It looked almost human, but not right. The mouth was too wide, the eyes too small, and it was eating like an animal, slow, careful, like it knew what it was doing. Kola stepped forward. The thing stopped. It lifted its head and looked at us. I felt my legs shake. I could not move. Kola lifted his gun. The thing did not run. It stood up straight. Then it smiled. I swear it smiled. Kola fired. The sound broke the silence. The bullet hit it. I saw it. Right in the chest. It did not fall. It did not even move. It just looked down at the wind, then back at us. Then it started coming. Fast. I ran. I did not think. I did not wait. I ran. I heard Kola shout my name. Then I heard another gunshot. Then another. Then silence. I kept running. I don't know how long I ran. When I reached the edge of the village, I turned back. That was when I saw him. Kola, running out of the forest, bleeding, limping, his face. I had never seen fear like that before. And behind him, the trees were moving, not the wind, something pushing through them, following him. Men from the village ran to him. They carried him inside. I stayed outside. I kept looking at the forest, waiting to see it come out. It didn't. Kola did not speak for 2 days. When he finally did, he only said one thing: "Do not go into that part of the forest again." The elders asked him what it was. He shook his head. "I don't know," he said, "but it is not an animal." He never hunted again. Not once. The bravest man I knew stopped going into the forest. That scared people more than the thing itself. A few weeks later, the rains came. The tracks were gone. The missing stopped. Life went back to normal, but not for me. Sometimes, at night, I hear that breathing again, heavy, slow, like it is close, like it remembers us. And the worst part, Kola left the village last year. No goodbye, no word, just gone. And 3 nights ago, I saw tracks outside my house. Big, deep, and not made by any animal I know.